Hello guys, and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to the 140th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now Cycle music news and updates. So first of all, we'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So we've got Now Yearbook 1986 Extra, and that is due to be released on the 7th of April. We have Now That's What I Call Music 114, and that is due to be released on the 14th of April. Then we have Now That's What I Call Music 14, the re-released edition, and that is also due to be released on the 14th of April. Then we have Now That's What I Call Massive Hits and Number Ones, and that is due to be released on the 21st of April. And then we have Now Yearbook 1978, and that is due to be released on the 28th of April. If you would like to pre-order yourself a copy of any of those albums, you can do. There'll be a link to the description down below if you'd like to go and pre-order. You can of course pre-order from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when these albums are out, you'll be able to get them in supermarkets and HMV stores. And of course for supermarkets, you'll have to check if your local supermarket has a CD section, as not all of them do. If your local supermarket does have a CD section, then of course it should be selling these albums. So you may have seen Now Music's social medias this week where they announced Now That's What I Call Eurovision 2023. They haven't given us a release date, hence why I didn't mention the album and the upcoming albums there. I expect that'll be coming out either at the end of April or early May. We're not too sure as we haven't had the release date. They have been teasing us with the track list. They have been showing us a few songs on the track list, so I expect the full announcement for that to be coming somewhere this week. So definitely keep an eye on Now Music's social medias for that, where of course we'll be revealing the whole track list and hopefully of course giving us the release date for that. And so now let's have a look at all that Cycle Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all that Cycle Music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday and I upload these episodes every Monday. So at number 3 we have Now That's What I Call 60s Pop. At 10 we have Now That's What I Call Music 113. Now of course there's a no movie there at number 10. That's done so well to stay in the top 10 for another week. Let's just hope that it doesn't drop out of the top 10 next week. At 24 we have Now That's What I Call a Massive 80s Party. At 27 we have Now number 1, 70s of the official singles chart. At 28 we have Now Yearbook 1986. At 41 we have Now Dance the 80s. And at 47 we have Now That's What I Call Timeless the Songs. Those are all that Cycle Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday and I release episodes every Monday. So this week we have 7 Now albums in the top 50. We did of course have 6 last week, so that means one album has moved back up into the top 50. And this week the album seems to be doing much better than they have been. The statistics of the Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 3 albums going down, we have 3 albums going up, and we have 1 no mover. And of course that 1 no mover there being Now That's What I Call Music 113, which of course as I said is a no mover there at number 10. But this week the albums seem to be doing much better. As I said, of those 7 albums, only 3 of which are moving down. Over the last few weeks we've had the majority of those albums moving down, so it's so much better to see more albums moving up this week. We of course have an album returning to the top 50 this week at 47. Of course that was Now That's What I Call Timeless the Songs, so as a return into the top 50. So glad that's moved back up into the top 50. Of course that's boosted the amount of albums that we have of course got in the chart. Over the last few weeks, most weeks are at about 6 albums in the chart, but with of course Now That's What I Call Timeless the Songs moving back up into the top 50, that of course has gained us another album into the top 50. And as I said, these albums seem to be doing much better. Let's just hope more of these albums can start moving up over the next few weeks. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Be much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video. And make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And links to my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you follow up on all them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.